Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Gertrude or Trudy, and I see you are here, Rachel. Thanks for being here. So, a very happy new year to you all, 2026. May it be a good one for all of us. So, I'm just going to wait a little while and then start the Reiki healing. So, as usual, oh, hi. So, Rachel, Zima. Yeah, thank you for being here. So, my dog, Marie, is better. I believe is an anxiety attack more than anything else. So now I do a lot of Reiki on her daily and then keep her in a calm, quiet environment. And I make sure not to play too much with them. I have a tendency to play rough. And so now I'm a bit more careful to, go really gentle with them. Okay, so now I think we can start with the Reiki healing. So I hope the music will go well with the Reiki healing. Again, because of copyright, I got it from YouTube Studio. Visualize the white golden healing light of the universe entering you through the crown of your head. As it enters in, see it bathing all the cells of your body with its healing properties. And as you breathe out, visualize all the negativity leaving you with that breath. And that is what you do throughout these 10 minutes of energy healing, healing your body with your breath. With each breath, you feel your body healing further and further. Thank you, Sauce, and my spirit team. So, thank you for doing this healing session with me, with us. I could feel the energy very strongly. Sauce energy and my spirit team. And now, without any further ado, we'll start with a meditation.
We are of the One. This is a healing meditation. Take 3 deep breaths and then breathe normally. When you take a breath in, visualize a white golden light above your crown chakra. See it entering your crown chakra, opening it, enabling your communication with the divine. Feel it going into your third eye chakra, opening it, clearing it, that you may be able to see more clearly. You could feel the upper reaches of your head relaxing. And now feel the energy going down into your throat chakra, opening it, cleansing it, enabling you to speak your truth, which is health for your throat. And you could feel your jaw relaxing, Your shoulder further relaxing as you take more breaths in and feel the energy going to your heart chakra, opening it, and you feel yourself embracing yourself and everything and everyone around you. Feel your body relaxing further as you take another breath and feel the energy going down into your solar plexus chakra, the power station of your body, giving you courage, strength, and energy to do whatever you want to do. You feel your body relaxing further as the energy travel down to your sacral chakra, the chakra of creativity, inspiration, helping you create and grow. You feel the energy traveling down to your root chakra, grounding you on Mother Earth. This is the chakra of truth, earthiness has reality. You could feel the energy going up and down, all of the seven chakras, all the seven energy centers, clearing your body for healing and for communicating with the divine. And with that, you are sinking into the depths of your being, there to be with the infinite creator, with the divine in the depths of your being. And now the 20-minute silent meditation will commence.
Thank you, Sauce. Thank you, my spirit team. So, thank you for being here, for the healing and for the meditation. And okay, thank you for being here. Thank you, those who meditate after. I could feel the energy of Source, my spirit team, very strongly. And so I send out our energy, our prayerful energy from here out into the universe, that it will reach to the far end of the universe, especially during this time when we need so much praise and positive energy. Yeah, it's really nice. So, anyone have anything to share? At one point, I just went into this nothingness, and I I just love it, that nothingness. The music though is very noisy. It works for me. I could feel it creating a mood and even spiritual excitement according to the music. Well, sorry about the doors. I should have closed the door. I think next week I'll close the door so they won't go into the bedroom. And I actually kind of expect that because it's the New Year's weekend and there are people walking the dogs. And twice, Ginger came to me and whined because every time they see people walking their dogs, they think I should take them out also. And I often do when they come and ask me. Yeah, so anyone have anything to share? So I put a link to a video I watched this morning on the description below. So if you have been following my videos for months now, I have been struggling with this thing, you know, we are gods, you are gods. It started with getting into the raw material, the law of one. That was when I no it actually started years ago when my late husband told us we are gods. Well, I knew he just wanted to get our hackers out because he knows we are Catholic and my family are staunch Catholic. I just dismiss it. Those days I don't believe any of this. So I didn't pay attention to it until the raw material, the law of one. And the same thing came out. And then I realized why he was saying that, because he went into the law of one material. He has collection of books. I think there was a book. Yeah, he has a collection of raw material and Seth and all that, the whole collection. Oh, I just look over and I see Marie sleeping there. And then again, I didn't really go too deeply into it until Ramana Maharishi, the Indian mystics, and he talks about using the self inquiry to bring out the real self. And this is actually a very simple, easy exercise. When thoughts come to us, he will say, ask yourself, to whom are these thoughts arising? And then it's arising to me. So you just keep looking at the ego, me, and then you separate it from the thoughts. And the whole premise is that this I or me. Without the thoughts, it has no leg to stand on. And while you keep looking, you ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? And as you do that, this ego I would dissolve and the real self come in. I actually experienced that when I did that, and the ego physical self slowly just disappear, and then I could feel my real self coming out, coming in. So that was it. And then after that, I will go into, all this field. Physicist Max Planck, where he talks about the fundamental base from which the entire creation come out from. And the fundamental base is what we call the infinite creator, God, the term source. I think source is probably easiest. And after him, Spinoza, where he arrived at the same thing, the singularity from where arises everything. So I went into all this. It's one thing when it's one, but the slow evolving of it, and especially the law of one, where it says that God did not create us like one one by one. We all came together at the same time, created at the same time. And that was what Edgar Casey said. So the amazing thing is, when I started going into videos of Edgar Casey, I find that he affirmed very much what the law of one says about God creation, how we come into being. And Edgar Casey, a practicing Christian, in his when he goes into his trance, he arrived at this, and he says the same, that we were created all together. And what is even more fascinating is that when the infinite creator, so let, let's do it this way. So the law of one says that at the beginning, there is this one cell, the infinite creator, and it had everything within itself. It doesn't need anything outside of itself, and it just was. And then this cell became aware. And with that awareness, it wanted to experience itself. It cannot experience itself because it is infinite. The only way it could experience itself is by being finite. So that was when this infinite creator expand, create the whole universe or universes by expansion. He expanded himself. I had a hard time grasping it, and I was shown an image at that time. I thought it came from me, and yesterday I came across Basha using the same imagery of a mirror, and the mirror just splitting into shards, pieces, fragments, and this is us. Of course, the mirror, the infinite creator, remains whole. So I couldn't believe it when Basha was used the same imagery, and I realized the raw collective, my spirit team probably present that image to me, and so that is us, and that is how the infinite creator experience life through us. We are all particle fragments of the infinite creator experiencing life. So it's like the infinite creator having a human experience through us. Anyway, with Edgar Casey, he said that when we first came into being, we were like, of course, fresh out from the infinite creator. We were like F density, and we were able to co-create, like God. But over time, we get curious. I wanted to experience the material world, and that's how we come on earth. So I have been following months of fighting with it, struggling with it. Isn't it blasphemy? How can we think that way? And, dismissing it. And so, anyway, l- yesterday, again, I was struggling with it. So I asked my spirit team to help me in my dream. Well, they didn't help me in my dream. But when I opened up YouTube this morning, right away I saw that video of Edgar Casey. And that is an amazing video. This person goes into Edgar Casey readings and answer all those difficult questions. God, creation, how we come into being. If God create us, why is there suffering or evil? You know, and it just answers the whole thing. But the one thing I get from it, Yogananda used the same imagery of the infinite creator being the ocean and we being like droplets in the ocean. So you take up a drop and that is us, but it has the same property of the infinite creator. And this video use the ocean being the infinite creator and we being waves. Each individual wave has its own, characteristics, its own feature, but we are still God, fragments of God. And it says when we go in back into the ocean, we are merged back into the infinite creator, but we still retain pretty much, you know, what we are. So we are like individual and yet part of the oneness of the infinite creator. And that oneness really helps me because when it took me a while, I'm not completely there, but at least now I am able to understand the oneness that when we hurt another, we are actually hurting ourselves because when you think of it, if we are all God, infinite creator, having an earthly experience, when we do something good to another, we are doing it to God. When we are doing something bad to another, we are hurting not just God, but hurting ourselves because we all belong to that oneness. Yeah, so that is what I have been going through. And yeah, anyway, so that is my sharing for today. Yeah, it's really fascinating and interesting. That's I just did a video about path of truth because what my from the beginning of my spiritual journey as a nun, I so one day we were asked to take a word from the gospel or a line or a sentence and live according to it. I took out truth. From then on, I just vow to follow truth wherever it goes. And to follow truth wherever it goes, you have to have an open mind and not in the box. And one important thing is able to admit when we are wrong. So that is one test I have for spiritual leaders. If a spiritual leader knows it all and we can't question them, or they never admit it when they are in the wrong, I mean, no one is infallible. That is always a red flag for me that that spiritual leader is not genuine. Anyway, it's almost an hour. So let me know, you know, this is my first time doing both Reiki healing and meditation using recorded. So the reason why I do it that way is because YouTube studio doesn't really let us use the music stand alone. We can use it in a video. And, it was suggested to me, why don't I use, do the guided introduction, tape it and play it this way. So it works out okay. So let me know how the music is, how everything is. Okay, so anyone have anything to share before I say goodbye until next week? So I hope you had a good new year. As usual, I spend it quietly with my dogs. And so, yes. So, okay then. Have a good weekend, and I will end it here. Bye. Goodbye. Here it goes.